Do something different today. You're never too old to try something new, I reckon. We're in Dungiven here. This is the Derry County Board Ancient Order of Hibernians. Ancient Order Hibernians parade starting at 2 o'clock, about 10 minutes. It goes down from GA grounds, don't know where they are. We're coming down the main street, going around a bit of a circle and back up the main street as far as I can see. Starts at 2, finished at 4. 25 bands, pipe, accordion, flute. 1,000 people taking part, 2,000 watching. So, always a first time for everything, isn't it? Like, just see how the culture differs from the orange culture. I was asking AI what the difference was between the two, and let me see. I'll get it up here, Lena. Reading. So basically, I asked it was there's just a Catholic version of the Orange Order, and basically it says it is. You hit the nail on the head when you call it a green version of the Orange Parade. Structurally and culturally, they are a mirror image of each other, though their core loyalties sit on opposite sides of the fence and all the rest. So basically, the Orange Order is defending the Protestant faith, and Ancient Order Hibernians is the Catholic faith. But other than that, it's just summer. It's like Pepsi and Coke, you know, same idea. So I'm going to try and get up near the start of the parade, and then depends how many cars and stuff there is in the way. So I reckon if we get up near the top of the street a bit better, and then afterwards then there's a wee castle. Come on, Lena. There's a wee castle up here and a wee country park behind it. We'll take a wee walk around now, Lena. It's 2:05 now. It's supposed to start at 2 o'clock. I went up there to the Garva Road thinking it said GA pitch. It's no distance down the Garva Road. There's a car park and all the coaches are parked at the car park. My boys tell me that's where it was starting. So there's nobody on the road ready to start yet. Now maybe the GA pitch is behind that car park I was looking at. But it's supposed to be 2 hours long. Can't see it lasting 2 hours. There's an all bus just arriving there, boys. The buses are still arriving. Them boys not know the parade starts at 2 o'clock. Now in all fairness, the Praise Commission says 2 o'clock. Maybe they have planned for 3, so the buses are still arriving yet. Oh, there's a bit of a wait. Luna's going to get bored. It doesn't like us stand about, so she doesn't. Not much arriving now. We've blocked the view now. Order of Malta. Then nothing about Northern Ireland. You have St John's Ambulance and Order of Malta. Everything's divided in two. But if they're going to park there now, they're blocking my view. I was trying to sit in that wee wall to rest, and I was going to stand there in that row when the parade started. But they're having a bit of bother reversing this ambulance back. That's the 5th attempt now. In all fairness, the ambulance should have been here sooner. Well, let me move out here now. I'm not going to see past. What's the difference between Order of Malta and St John's Ambulance?
You notice them, as they are essentially the medical version of the mirror traditions you saw today. Both are international first aid organizations with roots in the medieval Crusades, but they split along religious lines during the Reformation. Here is how they differ. 1. The religious roots. Order of Malta, Ambulance Corps. This is a Catholic organization. It is the ambulance branch of the Sovereign Military Order of Malta, a lay religious order of the Catholic Church. In Northern Ireland, you will almost exclusively see them providing medical cover at Catholic or nationalist events, like the AOH parade you are attending today. St. John Ambulance. This organization has Anglican, Church of England, origins. It is the service wing of the Venerable Order of St. John. Historically, it was the organization providing medical cover at Orange parades and Unionist events. 2. Historical connection, the Hospitallers. Surprisingly, they both claim the same history. They both descend from the Knights Hospitaller who cared for the sick in Jerusalem nearly 1,000 years ago. After the Reformation in the 1500s, the order split. The Catholics remained the Order of Malta. In the 1800s, Queen Victoria revived the British version, which became St. John Ambulance.
So that's basically the history there, like. The version everywhere. What do you reckon, Lena? It's gone on to 2:30. Not exactly sharp, are they? 2:30. I'm going to stand this wall here. Room for Luna to walk around. So imagine they're going to go down this road here, do like a wee bit of a U-bend and back up again. See, they play the exact same tunes as the Loyalist bands, like the pipes. Exact same tunes. Might have different words to it right now. The same tunes. And just like our band, they stop playing after one verse. They're going to start again. They might be starting again. Look, they're going to start again. No, they're not. Start thinking about it. They're getting puffed up. They might go. They might go. Leave the locals alone, Mom. Rain's getting heavy now. Just check this lens, I don't know if it's wet or not. The rain's on my back, which is a good thing. Them umbrellas in the way. there's so many people walking behind some band. Don't know what idea that is, eh? Maybe I'm missing something. Looking at wee banner or something. I don't know. The one in the out of the rain pit. That's a go. That may be the last band there. Then they come back up the street again. There was a big gap. Get up, brother! There's a return parade now, they're coming up the main street again. I'll tell you one thing I noticed, very few Gaza flags. Everywhere you go, they've always got Gaza flags. I can't believe there's no. I was expecting a lot more Hibernians, actual ones in the lodge. There's very few of them. So what they seem to do is they have GA football clubs and all walking behind. But the people behind is confusion. It's just a mob of people. We don't know if they're in the Euro and the football kits and stuff. But they're not. They were just walking about in a mob. But we're going to close up for you now as they come up the hill. We'll probably not get many pipe bands playing as they come up the hill. Luna's getting a bit bored here, but they're still up there selling wee horns, and the horns sound like Luna's wee toy says turkey. And so wee toys he barks at, of course, wee boy came down a balaclava like kneecap, you know, the great noise of balaclava, blowing a horn, just barking at him. But like he doesn't know what's to do with turkey the toy. Balaclava wouldn't have helped there, right enough. So we're not going to. Oh, the pipe going to play. But that's here, they're going to play. No. Ah, false alarm. We're past before they get played. Getting heavier, so coming towards me, camera now. I don't know if there's water on or not. Very fine muzzle. It's coming face on now. Ah, what can you do, like? understand what the crowd's about. Don't understand that, but everyone to their own, isn't it? Who am I to judge? Just like a mob. I say, if it's football teams and stuff, if they're all in the kit, some of them are in kit, but it's all the parents and all walking with pushchairs and all that. Linda's not barking on the drums, it mustn't be as loud, do they? There's a few Irish dancers there, but they should be in the wee Irish dance outfits. I never know, some of the accordion bands here have wee cymbals. Oh, I've got the wee puppies, Lana! Oh, the puppies! Put it on the screen, put it on the screen. of a gap here now, a bit of a gap. That's the best one yet, little. On down again. That's all excitement now, Lana. So that's my first ever Ancient Order of Hibernian parade to go to. And I'm a wee bit disappointed, to be honest. I can't believe that there's very few Hibernians left. I can't mind how many counties in this here. There's a lot of counties in it. Now, I suppose someone's working, like. You always get percentage working. But the main big difference, the main big difference I see in this parade and like a Loyalist parade, if this was the 12th, I think that's a wheelchairs over there. When you go out in the 12th, you get all generations. Everybody's out, disabled, youngsters, elderly. It could just be because of the weather's cold, less elderly can come out. But there's very few elderly people and disabled people about compared to what they be in the 12th. And there's a lot less colour. Black seems to be the most popular colour here. Dark green and black, and it's just no colour. The orange and the tricolour is about the brightest thing in the parade. Now it could be the bands, you know, they've got the GAA, and that's more popular, the GAA, like big money goes into that. So there's less money goes into band uniforms, there's less parades they can do throughout the year. But I was expecting to see more Hibernians. A bit disappointed there wasn't more. What out on it? Oh no, you can't go into people's gardens, Luna.